Hi, I'm Debbie from Stebbington Limited, the nerds you need, and today's video I'm going to show you how it all works in HubSpot when it comes to contacts companies by looking at how the view is set up. So we're going to look inside a contact here. Now the thing with HubSpot is that contacts, companies, deals, it all kind of looks very similar. The layout of the view is very, very similar. You've got the three panels, and the middle panel kind of tells you all of your activities, and the overview, it's kind of quite gives you all of the kind of gossip. The left hand panel is usually the basic information, things like email addresses, where they are in their life cycle, phone numbers, addresses, all of that kind of thing. And on the right hand side you've got all of the associations, so you've got things like which deals are attached to it, or are there any leads attached to that contact, or quotes if it's a deal, and things like that. They all kind of work out the same way, and I'm just going to show you a little kind of a whistle-stop tour on how it works. Now, when you have any kind of contact or company, in this left-hand panel, you will see that they've all got the same kind of things to do. We've got notes, emails, calls, tasks, meetings, and more. And more is just more of the same, really. In the middle, this is where all the magic really happens. So the overview tab kind of tells you all of the highlights of what's happened with that contact, company, deal, lead, any of those things. It will have all the activities, if anything's happened, if they've done anything. Now the key with HubSpot is it's really customizable, so you can change up what you see in this field. So the basic ones are just these kind of things here. And then you have this tab called activities, which is great because it tells you any activity that's happened within that contact, company, or the deal, or the lead. Things like, are there any tasks attached to it? Or what's changed? You can have, if you've had any meetings with them, if you've had any emails, it will all show within the activities tab. And the other great thing about it is you have these tabs on the top. So we have things like notes. If you have a client that perhaps you need to put a note in there to say, don't attend this site until Tuesday or something like that, you can add a note in here by clicking this create note, and you can add people in it, you can tag people, you can attach things. And also another great thing about HubSpot that I love is that pretty much at the bottom of everything you can create a to-do task and you can follow it up within how many days. And this is amazing for when you if you need to follow up for somebody, because it's better to get it out of your head, get it on the system, and then forget about it until it reminds you again. So you can do that on there. So from here you can send emails to that client directly. You can add all of the information, you can attach quotes, and something that's great, and I do talk about in another video, is templates. Templates are a great way of saving yourself time. If there's something that you send all the time, perhaps thank you for coming to my meeting, or here are my terms and conditions, you can create a template for them to go out. So all you'd need to do is select the template, press send, and it's gone. That's, saves you a lot of time. Again, you can put a to-do task on here. So if you send the email out and you think, I probably need to follow that up in a couple of days, you can assign that. So yeah, that's great. You can log any calls that you have with them, so sort of physical phone calls, and with one of the subscriptions, I believe you can actually make calls through HubSpot. Tasks, so any task that's attached to that client you can put in here. You can create a task with all of the information, assign it to different people, say what you attach things, put pictures in if you want to. You can do all kinds of things like that, and they will sit in here. They will also sit in whoever's task assigned to. It will sit in their kind of task list too, and you can also say, yeah, I've done that, so you can tick the boxes from here as well. And then meetings as well, you can create meetings. You can create them, but you can also send out meeting invites or log meetings. So just say that you did a meeting, it's not in your system yet. And then on the right hand side of the panel, you've got anything that's associated to it. So the company may have a deal attached to it, the contact may have a deal attached to it, because it's all done by associations in HubSpot. So everything's connected to something else. So therefore you only ever really have to look in one place. Now this client doesn't have a deal connected to it, so I can't show you that, but normally it would just show in here. Again, you can decide what you see in this right hand panel. In another video, that's when I explain how to do all of that. But that's pretty much how all kind of information within HubSpot is laid out. And you can customize it, so you can decide what you want to see. It does get a bit tricky though sometimes, because everything looks exactly the same. So sometimes when you do a deal, you think, oh no, I can't find some information, and you realise it's because you're in the deal and not the contact or the company. So always keep an eye out for that. So I hope you find that useful. If you need any help with HubSpot or many other CRMs, then I suggest getting in contact with us, the nerds you need, at admin@stebbington.com, or you can check out our website on www.stebbington.com. And hopefully I'll see you for another video. See you later.